hold on, it's a little controversial. We like to stir the pot. I saw a video of a woman. She was wearing the full burqa and she's doing like a sexy twerk dance on Instagram. Take the fucking burqa off.
I hear the lady who is making the food do a crazy sneeze. I looked over with pure shock and disgust in my face. I was like, oh, what happened? She looked dead at me.
There's a 55-foot tall statue of the Hindu deity Hanuman. It doesn't affect me that the statue is up. That being said, this is a little wild. Now you're continuing that whole narrative of just trying to be cool online of fuck India. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Double Visions Podcast. My name is Sik Salim.
And it's your boy Devo.
And we are joined by Big Dog Rufus. And Saka behind the boards.
Yeah.
My sister's not here this week. She tapped out early. This is why we can't deal with quitters, bro. She's fired. I need commitment. I need loyalty. I need dedication. I need hard work. I need persistence. And she don't have it no more, so she's gone.
Oh, she's gonna be so mad when she sees this.
It's okay. Oh, man. Guys, I want to start with one thing right off the bat, man. I want to talk about it. UFC is going to Paramount.
Yep.
Let me explain something. UFC, I'm not a big UFC guy. Like, I love the fights. We watched the fight last night. UFC to me is fun as fuck. I love it. It's entertainment. I'm also a big wrestling guy, obviously.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. UFC and WWE are under the TKO banner.
Okay.
TKO holding or something like, I don't know. TKO
Parent
something.
company.
Huh?
Parent company.
It is a parent company. Like, they're under the banner of TKO together, right?
Okay.
Netflix has that $5.5 or $5 billion Netflix deal where they're streaming all their events or their pay-per-views, which they call premium live events, whatever. But they're streaming them all on Netflix. If you're outside of Canada or outside of US, you can watch everything on Netflix. UFC did something similar now where they're streaming everything on Paramount Plus, I believe, starting in January 2026.
Oh wow!
So. But 7.7 billion. The question I had was, and it was more of a curiosity rather than a question, was I wonder if Netflix had also offered UFC some sort of money, because doesn't it make more sense to kind of centralize everything and then you have the TKO banner kind of holding both,
Isn't it like two different demographics of fans though?
To an extent. I think ever since the signing of both of them under TKO, you've been seeing a lot of crossover. And by crossover, I mean a lot of WWE wrestlers would be seen in the UFC crowds, and a lot of UFC fighters are seen in the WWE crowds, And obviously, like, they're being planted, they're being put there from the company. Hey, go to this. It's almost like a promo, tour type thing or like a PR type thing.
If they have like a fight coming up or like it's a big event for
exactly. Yeah, so some sort of like talking point, like, oh, look who's out here, look who's whatever.
Okay.
For me, it was just like I said, I was wondering if Netflix had even offered UFC a deal or anything, because if they gave WWE $5 billion, and look that number up, I'm pretty sure it's $5 billion. If they gave WWE $5 billion, I wonder what they offered UFC, if anything. But why UFC kind of went with Paramount if it's just a money grab. Which, in my opinion, is because if you are a wrestling fan and you watch WWE, you'll notice that ever since they signed on with TKO from Netflix, even a year ago, now everything has a sponsor on it. Meaning the ring used to be a blank canvas. The ring has sponsors in every corner, the middle, and the four sides.
So it's no longer just the WWE logo?
Nah.
Like it used to be?
It's all full
I
of
haven't watched
sponsors.
WWE
Yeah, it's
in a
not.
long
Dude,
time, so.
even the
not.
turnbuckles, like where the ropes meet
The
in the
corner paddings used to have just the WWE logo on it.
They're
Now
sponsors.
each one has a different sponsor on it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And
The tables have a sponsor on it.
The one that they throw them?
The ones that not the announce tables, the wooden brown tables that they get thrown through.
Oh, shit.
They have a sponsor on it.
yeah.
Anything you look at has a fucking sponsor on it. It's
that's a
so.
money grab, 100%.
That's what I'm saying. So now that's what my mind is probably wondering. My mind's also wondering. It's like I was probably a TKO move to be like, let's just go get the biggest dollar we can, and Paramount offered $7.7 billion.
In all fairness, isn't WWE bigger than UFC in regards to fan base?
I think so. The only reason I would say I think so is because WWE caters to a wide age group, a wider age group, right? You don't really see, teenagers or young kids at UFC fights.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
But you
It's
do
more
at
of an
WWE.
adult. It's more of an adult, I guess, targeted sport. It's real life.
UFC is, yes.
Yes, it's
WWE is an
entertainment.
entertainment
Exactly.
one, yeah.
It's more entertainment than physicality. Whereas UFC's, I mean, it's still physical as fuck, but it's still entertainment.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
the physical like.
But it's weird that you would go to Paramount Plus. Like, isn't Paramount Plus more of a kids-friendly streaming?
He probably got a better deal.
No, I don't
No,
think so.
Paramount Plus.
No.
Oh no, sorry, I'm thinking
Disney Plus.
I'm thinking Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Paramount Plus is the one with the stars, right? The logo.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about the wrong one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, then that would make sense. So those Paramount usually makes the more live action movies. Oh, wait a second. Would this be something like when WWE started getting their wrestlers into movies, like John Cena and like all
I mean,
those,
they've been doing that
12
for a
rounds and
long
stuff?
time. They've been doing that forever.
But
Yeah.
wasn't there like an agreement that was signed, and then all of a sudden like John Cena went into like 12 rounds, and then like Dwayne The Rock Johnson ended up all of a sudden showing up on movies, right? Like it was like they all of a sudden transitioned.
They transitioned. So here's the thing. Because when Hulk Hogan, dude, when he was like in Rocky, was it Rocky 3? I think it was.
I think so. Yeah.
So did you look up the?
It's $5 billion.
It was 5 billion.
Yeah.
Okay. So when Hulk Hogan was in Rocky, right? That was almost like the turning point of wrestling blending into Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh my God, you have someone so much, so much star power, so much pull with this larger than life character of Hulk Hogan is in a movie. We got to see that. So that started the kind of the transition. Obviously, people have come and tried to do the same thing, not as successful. Then you have people like The Rock, who's only been in wrestling for like 6 years. I think his main run when he was a megastar was like 6 years only.
Yeah, it was during Attitude Era.
Yeah, it wasn't that big of a run. But then he got into Scorpion King and he started doing more other films, and that kind of became his thing where he's like, oh, I'm going to focus on Hollywood. And he just became now the biggest box office draw ever. I don't think he's a great actor at all, but he's the biggest draw. Then you have people like John Cena, who actually is a phenomenal actor,
Yes.
transitioning into Hollywood. The thing is, before there was a certain time period, I don't remember the time period it was, but WWE tried to launch their own production studio,
I think I heard about that.
their own film
Yeah.
studio. And WWE wrestlers at the time, if you were contracted under WWE, you could only work on WWE studio films. You know what I'm saying? So The Marine was a huge fucking deal because that was the first film, I think, under the WWE like production banner that starred John Cena.
Right, yeah.
And John Cena was only allowed to what?
Wasn't Marine the Miz?
I think afterwards, wasn't it?
I
What?
could've sworn
I think the original Marine was
Cena.
John Cena. Check it out. I think the original Marine was John Cena.
But it's interesting because even when you think about the UFC world, Conor McGregor in Roundhouse.
Well, now, but the Conor McGregor in Roundhouse was a terrible PR look. Look how much criticism he got.
Yeah, but it was good.
The movie?
Yeah.
I never watched it.
It was fucking good. I liked it, dude.
Really?
Like, he's so fucking unhinged. But that was the best thing because it was like, he's unhinged in real life. So when he's playing the character in the movie, you're just like, that's so Conor McGregor.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Was he playing himself, basically?
pretty much.
Oh, okay,
like, just
okay.
cracked out. Like, fucking,
It was John Cena.
Told you.
yeah, like starting a bar fight. And like, it's literally just him. like everything that he had done in like the real world, he was trying to implement in the same movie. But like,
Yeah.
it was a really good movie. Like, I liked it. I'm not a guy who usually goes and looks for those types of movies, but when it came across, like, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Watched it. I was like, yo, this is actually pretty good. Fighting scenes were pretty dope. I fucked with it. I love when it's, like, pretty cool, like, aggressive.
The choreography is
throwing
nice.
everybody
Yeah, yeah,
around. Like, it's fun. But, yeah, Conor was, like, just ruthless. Takes a freaking golf club and he's, like, smashing people's heads in. It's fucking wild. But it's crazy because, like, it went from, like, I watched the John Cena movie like 12 rounds. It was great. I loved it, right? I was like, damn, I never really thought he would be an actor like that. Then there was another movie where it's like a comedy movie. And there's a
Ricky
scene.
Stenicki?
I don't know if
Yeah,
it was that. It was the scene at the airport
Ricky Stenicki.
Ricky.
where he's just like so
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
What's wrong with you? He's like, alcohol withdrawals.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like his acting is top tier. I love it.
He's a great actor.
I
dude.
love
it.
He's such a good
The
actor.
Rock, it's way too copy and paste.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He plays
The
the
same
same role
character.
in every fucking
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, we get it. You're a huge dude. We get it. But it's like, Moana was probably like his only one that was like slightly different.
Brother,
in
even
comparison.
Moana, he played his fucking self. The only thing is he
yeah.
had long hair.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Even when he joined the Fast and Furious saga, I was like, why?
Yeah,
Like, you
because
know?
that again. I mean, we can talk about Fast and Furious for 7 hours, but the
could,
thing
yeah.
with Fast and Furious, it was just like let's just fucking grab the most money we possibly can.
Yeah, it's literally just a money
Just
grab.
a quick little side note before I come back onto The Rock. There's one thing I want to say about him, but a quick side note. Speaking of the money grab, that's literally what happened in wrestling this year. Because
in WWE?
in WWE this year.
Yeah.
So the Royal Rumble is the biggest event to start the year off, right? You know what the Royal Rumble is when all 30 men come to the match.
They still do that?
Oh yeah, every
shit.
year, every
Okay,
fucking year.
okay.
So the Royal Rumble happened. The guy who won the Rumble wasn't like particularly he's a favorite of the fans, but he wasn't a favorite to win the match because everyone wanted somebody else to win the match. And so when he won the match, it got like 27,000 dislikes versus the likes. Like it was a bad like reception. The following event is called Elimination Chamber, which is another qualifier. Dude, crazy.
That was
match.
pretty fun too.
They actually held that one in Toronto this year.
Oh really?
Yeah. I wanted to go so
shit.
bad, bro.
It was so expensive, though.
I know. But so anyways, they held that one in Toronto. And what had happened was ticket sales were shit. Ticket sales were shit. So what do they need to do? They needed to build up ticket sales. So what do? They called The Rock. They called The Rock, make an appearance. He made his appearance. He did his little thing, you know. John Cena became a bad guy, all that stuff, right? Disappears after that night. No one saw him. They never acknowledged it. They never mentioned it. Nothing. He's just gone. You know, and then the WrestleMania happens after that. And WrestleMania obviously is like their biggest thing. Ticket sales are back up because of The Rock. So just to say, like the money grab thing, they call The Rock in. Let's get our sales up, and then he's fucking gone.
It's crazy that they will use because they know people have such a pull on their like fan base.
Yeah.
That they will like abuse that power and be like, oh, hey, we're fucking tanking on these sales. Let's bring in some big name guy who's not even gonna do anything. He's just gonna take a mic and stand in the middle of the ring. And our sales are just gonna boom.
Yeah.
That's
but
crazy.
The Rock is also now on the board of directors for TKO.
Really?
So that's affecting his own pockets.
So I see.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So now it's affecting his own pockets. But
isn't like Triple H, like mind you,
not TKO. He's WWE.
Oh, so so The Rock's higher?
The Rock is Triple H's boss.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Because, like, mind you, I haven't really been, like, following
that's
WWE
fine.
for many years.
that's fine.
Last time I really followed it was when I used to play it on PlayStation 3. So that was, like, 2013, 14.
Yeah.
Triple H was still, like, in his crazy prime.
Oh,
This
yeah.
was before he had taken any type of director role.
Yeah.
But, like, I didn't realize that The Rock was, like, his boss.
Now,
I thought Triple H was, like, everyone's boss.
No,
I
no.
thought
He's
he was,
everyone's
like,
boss in
Vince
WWE.
McMahon's.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Vince McMahon was like the owner of WWE. He was the
Yes.
CEO, right?
Yeah.
Vince caught his case. He backed the fuck up. I don't know who the current CEO is. I believe
So
it's
it's not
Nick-
Triple H.
He's not the CEO. He's the creative director. CCO,
CCO or something like that. Yeah.
creative director. All the storylines you see on TV.
He creates.
all the
Production,
interactions, everything,
Yeah.
the production, the entrances, the music, that is Triple H.
Oh,
Everything you see on camera is Triple H, and then everything behind is like I think it's
It's Nick Khan.
yeah, but I think Stephanie also helps out with it. No,
I have no idea.
Nick
I don't know,
Honda,
but-
isn't that
He's the president. I think that's what he is. Nick is the president of WWE.
yeah,
okay?
I don't know if they have an active CEO or not, but he is the
Oh,
president.
okay. So I was under the impression Triple H was like
No.
because
No,
like
no.
he like
No.
kind of took over for Vince. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Oh, okay. So there's way more to it than I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Vince is.
Is the Great Khalid still a thing?
no,
No.
not in wrestling.
Oh, okay.
he's back home.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, he went back.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. See, like I'm so out of.
So going back to what I was saying about The Rock, the one thing I do want to see is his new movie though,
Which one's
the Fighting Machine.
yeah.
Machine.
The reason I want to see it is because of watching the trailer. I think you finally get to see The Rock in an acting role as opposed to just him being himself. If you watch the trailer for The Fighting Machine, because he's portraying another, like an actual MMA fighter. I think it's a biopic on the MMA fighter. I can't remember his name, but he's playing this role, bro, and he's got like prosthetics on and shit, like with makeup and the hair. Like he looks good in this movie. And if you watch some of the trailers, you kind of get a sense like, oh, this man's gonna have to act. And from the trailer alone, I got a sense of like, oh, this is gonna be a good movie.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't really been having. He's had a kind of a lot of ups and down track record because he's Scorpion King, Hercules, like even like
It's the same shit.
Yeah, I couldn't like it. Like it was like I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's the same shit.
You know what sucks with his contract though? He has in his contract that he can't lose a fight.
Yeah, we said it last time too.
Yeah,
That's why the Vin Diesel standoff in Fast.
yeah.
It's kind of
I
stupid.
was like, that's so stupid, bro.
It's
Like,
just-
Jason.
ego.
Okay, speaking of that though, Jason
Statham.
Statham. I fucking love that guy.
Yeah, he's sick as fuck.
I'm
He's
shocked.
insane.
I'm shocked they haven't tried to get him to be James Bond.
You know what? I think James Bond has like a classic, cleaned up look. Jason Statham has a more of a rugged look to him. Though.
He does.
yeah. He
So I
has-
don't think he would pass as a Bond.
Did you watch? I don't know if you guys watched this movie, like The Beekeeper.
Yeah. Beekeeper.
No.
Bro,
Great.
phenomenal. They're making a second one.
Are they?
But even
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, even with Jason Statham, dude, I feel like it's all the same role every single time. It's
It
just
kind of
He's like
is.
a transporter.
Yeah.
He's like a guy who's like a retired.
no, the
special
storyline
agent.
might be different. The core of this film is always the same. He's gonna kick somebody's ass and look
Yeah.
fucking great doing
We
it.
love,
Yeah.
we love
Yeah.
that shit. We know what we're expecting with him. You
But
know
then
what I'm
why
saying?
is it that with Statham we're good, but with The Rock we're not?
Because I think he actually sells it better. It's kind of like the
sorry,
whole
you
John.
probably hear my stomach.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
so
wild.
hungry,
Did you
dude.
hear that? It's
I'm starving, guys.
it's almost
I'm sorry.
like Keanu Reeves being John Wick. We know he's gonna kick ass.
Yeah, but
we
Keanu Reeves
fucking
plays other
love it.
roles though.
I know.
He doesn't have 18 of the same roles back to back.
No, I know. But like it's like a character, or like we know the personality of this person, how they play in their movies, and we're not gonna get sick and tired of watching because there's always gonna be some badass scenes, right? So like Transporter and like all these
Yeah.
like even the Fast and Furious, he was still kicking ass.
Like that's what I'm saying. So then when we see The Rock doing the same thing and kicking ass, why are we like, oh, Rock is typecast?
because
versus
the way his
because the
acting
way
is.
Jason Statham does it is
Jason.
you.
Dathan.
Jason Statham.
That's what I said.
No, you
said
said
Jathan.
Jathan.
Did I?
Yeah.
You fucking
Oh.
lisp.
Damn. Shit.
It's early in the morning.
Anyways, Jason Statham. His fight scenes are crazy.
Yeah.
Like there's gonna be some like crazy flying arm bar that will come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
With The Rock, it's just like, oh yeah, he's gonna hit you with the like 1-2 rock bottom. That's it. Know what I mean? Like it's the same 3 moves, but with Jason Statham fight scenes, I said it again. He like there's crazy things going on all the time.
Oh, I see what you're
Like
saying.
an
There's
actual
variety
full
into it. It's not the
court-
same
yeah,
routine.
yeah,
every-
yeah,
I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They always choreograph like new ways
yeah.
of him to kill someone. You
It's
know what I'm saying?
crazy.
Like, what was the one thing? The one movie, like he's like, I don't know if he would be a good role for Hitman because obviously he's not like.
Maybe.
No,
Like, he doesn't
Hitman.
have-
but-
Hitman. I can see him being Hitman over James Bond for sure.
Yeah,
But
100%.
it's because of his like.
But he needs that look though.
yeah,
Like,
he
has
needs
to, like,
that because you need that like Agent 47 look where you got that bald head, clean shaven face, really stretched kind of.
Also,
you know-
isn't Hitman like the guy that plays Hitman in like the game or whatever, like really pale?
Yes. Because he's
Yeah.
like an agent. He's a sleeper cell type thing, right? But the thing is, it's like, so they tried to make a Hitman movie.
Yeah,
It flopped.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, there was so much potential.
I know.
I love the games. I love the fact if we were to somehow able to get Jason to become Agent 47, I feel like that would be insane because it would just
Yeah.
explode. That would be
That's
sick
sick,
because he's always dressed up nice too.
Yeah.
And he's still kicking ass. So
And he
it's like,
fits those roles so well.
I know, but that's why it's so different. Like, oh, you see The Rock, and he keeps doing the same like continuous stuff, but then you see like John Wick in like 4 back-to-back movies of or Keanu Reeves and John Wick for 4 back-to-back movies, and it's like you just love it because
Yeah.
all the action, like all the kill scenes are all different. They're not the same. The Rock, he just fucking plows someone because
Yeah.
he's huge.
Yeah.
The guy's
Yeah.
big, so you can just pick him up and just pile drive him. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's the same consistent hits. Like
That makes sense.
The perfect way to compare them is in Hobbs and Shaw when they had their own separate movie. It's literally Jason Statham and
Yeah, yeah.
The Rock. The prison scene. The
They just
Rock
have to
is just
stand up.
picking people up, throwing them, like knocking them down. Jason Statham is literally doing his crazy shit that he always does.
yeah.
Like he jumped off the second story, landed on a fence and climbed down, did a flip and killed somebody or some shit. Like it was insane.
Yeah.
And The Rock is just standing
Just
there.
grabbing people, throwing them over the rails. That's all he's
He
doing.
literally picked up a guy, threw him over the rail, picked up another guy, and then rock bottomed him. And that was his scene.
Yeah. I get it. Okay. Now we're just stretching it.
No, but it's the truth.
I know it's frustrating. So you played God of War, right?
Oh yeah,
You played God like the 2018 version.
yeah.
You played God of War,
Not yet.
but you know about it.
I know about it. Yeah.
Speaking of The Rock and films and stuff like that, though, how do you guys feel about The Rock potentially playing a Kratos in a live action?
I don't think he could sell it. Hold on. See, okay, like he's got the body for it. Like
I think that's all he has for it.
Yeah.
that's exactly what I'm saying though. He has the aesthetics to be Kratos, but he does not have the facial hair.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the hair
Or
can be added, right?
The
Yeah.
voice.
The voice.
The
I
voice to
think-
me is huge because
Yes.
if you can't nail Kratos' voice,
Yes.
those scenes are gonna be shit.
Yeah.
I need that deep. I need that like
The Christopher Judge is who's the voice
Exactly.
actor.
I
You
need
need
that
that
voice.
rumble in the voice.
because that gets you pumped. Like
Yeah.
when he fucking like goes at it,
Yeah.
that's you need that. And if you can't portray that in a live action movie, I don't want to watch it.
And I can already guarantee you, if The Rock was to play Kratos, we're not going to see The Rock playing Kratos. We're going to see The Rock dressed up as Kratos,
Playing The
delivering
Rock.
lines as Kratos, playing the fucking Rock.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he needs the axe of the blades. He might just start punching people, like you're saying, just using fucking bare hands.
See,
Yeah.
that's the thing, man. It's tough.
I would throw. I saw Jason Momoa being a possible contender.
Really?
He did
Yeah.
look good.
But here's the thing with Jason Momoa. I don't know about his voice either. I feel like he has a heavier voice,
he has a heavier voice.
but his fucking look that he has with the eyebrows and the fucking just his,
Yeah.
the anger he has on his face, I think he can really get away with the Kratos look.
He'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Another big one I always see is Triple H.
Even Triple H fits the role so
Yeah.
well, dude. But I don't know if he would want to act like that.
That's
he would
what
have to
I'm
leave
saying.
WWE for a while. Just to, you know what I'm saying? I don't
That's
know if he
what
want
I'm
to do it.
saying.
But Triple H is a good fucking fit for that
That's
role.
it's either Jason Momoa or
Triple H has the voice.
Yeah,
Yes, he does.
that's what I'm saying.
You seen him now with a bald head?
No.
Oh, dude. Here, let me pull it up real quick. Talk about the Triple H thing. What do you think?
Yeah, it's Jason Momoa and Triple H. Those are the big two. And sometimes I see like Batista, and I'm just
Batista's
like,
lost a lot of weight though.
he did lose a lot of weight.
He's slimmed up a lot.
Yeah.
He would before if he had not slimmed up the way that he did.
Yeah.
I would say yes, he would probably be a good Kratos.
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
fact that now he's and good for him. He wanted to get off of the steroids. All
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit. That's fine. But
That was a
he
while
is-
ago.
but
He's way too slim now.
Way too slim now.
Yeah.
Like he no longer can play the Guardian of the Galaxy.
you know what's
Drax.
crazy?
draft. You know what I'm saying?
He's still in the 200s.
Yeah.
Well, in the weight. Well, you turn
Yeah.
into
But
muscle.
he's
You're so
no-
big.
yeah,
he's
he's-
lean. It's,
yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. He's lean, right?
I know that.
he's
that's
no
what I'm saying.
longer like pumped up like
Tell me that's not Kratos, right?
Oh fuck. Yeah, I didn't see. Oh wow.
Yeah.
He's gotten old though, eh?
Yeah,
Dude, they're
motherfucker's
all
like,
old, bro.
60 years old or some shit?
Him, John Cena, The Rock,
56, yeah? He's old as fuck.
even
The Rock.
Batista.
he would.
Batista's
he would,
old
he
too.
would-
He's a fitting fucking character. If he didn't have to speak or he got a voiceover actor, that's your guy.
Yeah.
See, but you can't do a voice. I don't know. Can you do like? Is that something where like if you film a movie and then you put a voice actor on top of it, you can't do that?
You can't. It looks stupid. They actually did that in Bollywood for a lot of female actresses that came from overseas. Like, so Katrina Kaif, she's one of the biggest Bollywood female actors.
Okay.
Right? She, I believe, grew up in UK or something like that, in London.
I think so, yeah.
Look that up real quick. I think she grew up in the UK. She's hot as fuck. So they brought her to India to be an actress. She has like Indian background or Pakistani background or something like that. So they brought her into Bollywood. This one guy, Salman Khan, he brought her into Bollywood to be in his films, and she couldn't speak Hindi at all.
Interesting.
So she would say the lines like in her accent, whatever, and it'd be very like broken Hindi, whatever, and then they would dub over it
Oh.
with other people. Yeah. So they
Yo,
would dub.
this is crazy. It said she was born in Hong Kong. She spent her childhood in various countries: China, Japan, France, Switzerland, Poland, Belgium, and other East European nations.
Interesting. So basically, he
That's a
plucked her
lot
out
of
of the
places.
Europe. He plucked her out of Europe,
Yeah.
basically. So but they did that for her for a while.
Interesting.
And then there was one other actress. I forget who it was. Was it Jacqueline Hernandez?
Jacqueline Fernandez.
I
Yeah.
think with her. Her name's fucking Jacqueline Fernandez. I don't even know if she knows a lick of Hindi.
Well, she does now because she's been doing it for
No,
years.
now, but when she started too, same idea.
Yeah.
It was we'll get you in because you're hot as fuck. We'll put you in all these sexy songs because it's gonna sell and our numbers are gonna go through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
But hey, say the line like this, and she would talk with her broken accent or like try to. It's like a white person talking in Hindi, and then they would just dub the line.
It's a money grab thing.
Absolutely, it's a money
They
grab
know
thing.
that the appearances are gonna sell. and they
Absolutely, it's a
want
money
that.
grab thing. You have a guy doing that shit, it's not gonna fly, bro. I'm serious.
Kind of like when you have the Johnny Sins commercial.
Oh god, this guy. Speaking of not gonna fly, guys, Air Canada is fucking up again.
Yeah.
Air Canada's fucking up again.
You know what though? It's on them. They're doing it to themselves.
Yeah.
So they've come into a situation right now where there's like this looming strike, very possible of happening, and it's come out that their workers, when they're at the terminals for, boarding, checking in all their clients, making sure that they get on the plane, they're actually not getting paid during the time that they're actually doing that job.
At all.
At all.
What?
And so a lot of the workers have now come up and said, hey, like, we deserve to be paid for those, like, 1 hour, 2 hours
that you're working.
we're working, right? But we're not. So basically now they're all like, oh, no, we only start getting paid the minute the plane door closes and we move. That is when their time slot starts.
So question, do they get paid by the hour or do they get paid per flight? Because what if you're on a 6-hour flight versus a 2-hour flight?
So apparently it's based off of flight, but they don't get paid for the duration of that flight. So if the flight is a 1 hour, 2 hour flight, they probably know a percentage of what they're getting paid, right? It's almost like it's not a salary base, but it's per flight.
No, but that's what I mean. So what I mean is, like, do you get paid the same whether it's a 6-hour flight or a 2-hour flight, even though you're still getting paid for that job? Like, that's kind of shitty if they pay you less per flight distance.
I wouldn't know, right? That's the information I guess we would have to look into. But the fact that I think they might be getting paid hourly. It has to be an hourly thing. Because the fact that these people are now coming out and saying, hey, those 2 hours before and after we land, we're not getting paid. So it's like, oh, the 2 hours before, when we're scanning everyone's tickets, making sure that everyone's good, they get on their flight on time, we're not getting paid. Which makes sense now that I think about it. Because it's like, I've realized how, like, they just don't give two fucks, right? Because it's like, oh, they're not getting paid to care for this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It makes a lot of sense now because...
Hold on. I don't think... I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. But isn't the TSA, the check-in, the security checks different than who the on-air staff is?
Yes.
On-board staff?
Yeah.
So what are you talking about? They don't get paid?
No. The TSA is different. Right when you get to the gate, right?
When they do your ticket check.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are the onboarding.
The boarding pass.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about that?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not talking about TSA.
That sounds like I thought you were talking about TSA for a second.
No, TSA gets paid by TSA.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
different.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, I'm talking about the actual workers for the airport. Because I have noticed this, and I've flown with many different types of airlines. Air Canada, I hate dealing with them when it comes to boarding.
Okay.
Every other...
And you didn't know why till now?
I didn't know. Now it makes sense. Because now when they're coming out and they're explaining that we're not getting paid for those 2 hours, makes sense why they don't give two Fs when you're asking them questions. They just say, hey, you're going to have to sit down. Gate's not open yet. And they're just chatting, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Unless you're having like a health crisis, that's a whole different story. Obviously, they're going to... It's a human thing.
I know what you mean.
But I've noticed why now, like when this came out to light, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I mean, every other airline I've went with, man, they are so accommodating. Like everything's so nice and smooth. But then Air Canada, it's just, no. It's like they show up late. The gate doesn't open on time. It's like, what is going on? But then, yeah, it's because they're not getting paid. So they don't care.
Yeah.
But now they're voicing their opinion because they're like, we're losing out on so much money.
Yeah.
And it's not just one or two people. It's everyone that is working for Air Canada. Whoever is boarding and unboarding, those people, once the plane lands and that door opens, you're no longer getting paid.
That's crazy.
So now all these Air Canada flights have been canceled, delayed, or landed. And there's a looming strike where if they go on strike, Air Canada is going to lose a lot more money.
Yeah, but that delay cancellation stuff has been going on for a little bit. Remember how much shit Air Canada got for it too? Was like, oh, Air Canada's slacking. They're this. Now it makes sense if this is the reason why it's all happening. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the thing is, they recently had a strike too. I want to say, what was it, a year and a half, 2 years ago?
Over what?
For
Same
pay.
thing? Oh.
But no one had come out and said that, oh, they weren't paying us the 2 hours prior and the 2 hours after. Right? Now, all their workers are saying, and it's not like the baggage holders or anything. It's just the people that are on the plane with you.
Yeah.
Right? Now, it's like, oh, what the heck? Like, we're not getting paid to take care of this. Like, even when they're helping you put your luggage in your thing, they're not getting paid.
What
They
do you mean
get
luggage in
paid,
your thing?
like when they're helping you put your luggage in the cabins on the plane.
Well, yeah, I mean that's just a small part of the whole.
But the thing is, they're
experience.
still
So
doing it,
until
right?
the doors close, you say they're
Until
paid.
the doors close and the plane
yeah.
starts moving, that's when their timer starts.
You think they make tips off how many stuff they sell off the carts? They push in the
I don't
aisle?
think so, because I've never been asked to tip. Like,
I don't think I've ever been asked a tip on
no,
the plane.
it's always just whatever the price is, you just pay it.
No, but like I'm saying, like, wouldn't that count towards them?
Not necessarily.
Is that a thing?
No.
No, they're not selling it to you personally.
It goes towards Air Canada because Air Canada is paying for those products, and then we buy it off. It's like a convenience store, right?
Yeah. No.
You go, you buy the thing, like the coffee and stuff is free. You want something premium, you pay for it. Just like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you go to the convenience store. It's not going to Raj's pocket, right? It's going to the convenience store.
Yeah, it's going back into his business. Yeah, it's the same thing. So if there was like a tip function, I would probably be like, okay, yeah, maybe the person that's serving you gets a tip if you buy off of them. That I would understand. But it's like, I don't know. It's weird. I feel bad for them. Like, honestly, I hope they figure it out soon because I know a lot of people use Air Canada, especially when you're flying within Canada and stuff like that. Now, mind you, though, I'm not gonna lie, Porter Airlines and Flair have been making a huge comeback. Though they're opening up a lot of new connection flights, and Air Canada's struggling because remember when we wanted to fly from Windsor to Toronto. Air Canada, it would cost around like $500-$600.
Yeah.
Now it's $200, $170, because they realized Porter Airline and Flair were beating the competition, and they were only charging $100 for a flight from Windsor to Toronto, which only takes 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. So Air Canada dropped their prices. So when I flew to Toronto, it was $170, and basically, like if I wanted to bring a checked bag on, it was an extra, I don't know, $50, $80, right? So the full thing came to $200. Better than paying almost $1,700 for a parking ticket in Toronto, leaving my vehicle up there while I drive up, right? So I weighed out the odds. They never used to be that cheap. But the problem is, now you got all these issues where you're not paying your employees, and it's like, what are you guys really doing here? So, I don't know. I hope they figure it out. It's unfortunate, but, Air Canada either needs, like, new management or, like, a new CEO, and they really just need to revamp everything. Because you go to other airlines and it's like, man, Air Canada is so crap. No one wants to fly with it.
Yeah, it's been under a lot of scrutiny lately with a lot of their shit. Again, you mentioned Toronto. I want to bring up the statue.
Oh yeah.
So excuse me. In Brampton, there's been a lot of controversy lately in Canada. Well, I can't even say in Canada. I should say just in Ontario a little bit in the GTA. Very narrowed down. There's a 55-foot tall statue of the Hindu deity Hanuman.
Yes, I heard about that.
That's been put up. I believe it's fully set to be unveiled in April of 2026. Basically, people are losing their minds over this because it's under the whole game or the whole umbrella of India has infiltrated Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are losing their mind over it.
Yeah.
I personally don't care about the, like, it doesn't affect me that the statue is up. Only because, one, obviously I don't live in fucking Brampton. But two, I'm like, it's on the property of the temple.
Yeah.
It's on the temple's property. So what does it matter? Like, if I go to a mosque, and people want to, they have the Quran or they put something on their lawn about something, related to Islam or whatever, I'm not going to lose my mind. Like, what are you doing? It's because it's on their own property.
Yep.
Now, that being said, if I go to, let's say, Square One Mall in Mississauga, you've been to Square One, obviously. That giant fucking chandelier they have in the middle?
Yeah, yeah.
The big, like, it's full of holes and shit?
Yeah.
If they replace that with, like, a statue of Hanuman, or if they replace that with a statue of Buddha, or if they replace that with, I don't know, something with like a moon and star for Islam. Like, if they replace for something like that, then I would be like, yo, this is a little wild. Because now you're pinpointing a diverse location.
Yes.
You're pinpointing in onto a melting pot of cultures and religions. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That would be a little weird to me. On the property of the temple, and people are losing their mind, now that you're just picking and choosing now you're picking to get mad at people for no fucking reason. Now you're continuing that whole narrative of just trying to be cool online of fuck India. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just, you're just making it for the sake of saying it.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Like, I don't understand. Like, no, I get it. I get where people are coming from with everything, but it's just like, at the end of the day, everyone's human, right? Like, they're all trying to live. They're all trying to do their thing. They want to be able to praise their religion the way they want, right? Like, it's not the end of the world. I think it's the fact that a lot of people have had a lot of this random built up. I don't want to say random. I feel like it's almost like this whole situation that is happening like right now with the states too, right? where it's like, oh, everyone's coming and they're taking all our jobs, right? It's like, I feel like that mentality is like very heavy here right now too, where it's like, you can't get a job because what's happening is you're just being outjobbed by someone who is like a new immigrant, is a new refugee. So a lot of people have like this built up anger, and now that they're seeing like all these new things coming in, it's getting them paranoid almost to an extent, where it's just like, oh my god, what's going on here? Like, why is Canada being overrun? But it's like, it's not being overrun per se. It's just they're a lot more active, I guess, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I think I know what you're saying. Obviously, it's the whole conspiracy mindset, right? That the right people have. Sorry, the people of the right have, I should say. They're not the right people, but like people of the right. They kind of have this conspiracy mindset, right? In a way where it's just like, oh, this is what's happening. Therefore, this is going to be the outcome. You know?
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of comments too where it's just like, you know, oh my god, like Canada is being completely overrun by Indians. It's like, guys, it's not that crazy. Like, yes, yeah, I get it. Statistics show like 400,000 immigrants or whatever came in, right? I don't know. Are they running away? I'm not 100% sure what's going on in India, but is there refugee reasons? Like, I don't know.
If I think for them it's just opportunity, because like back home, at least in Pakistan, and I know in parts of India too, if not all of it, like U.S. America, U.S., Canada, and London, like UK, are sold as like the dream. Like, this is your heaven on earth. This is the place you need to be to have the best life you could possibly have, to have the most money you can possibly have, to have everything that you've ever dreamed of. This is a place to go. So over there, bro, people are scratching and clawing and fighting for any opportunity to get out of that to come to this.
I see.
Without realizing that when they come to this, it's better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, or it's worse than that. Like, I would much rather now, being born and raised in Canada, I would much rather live in Pakistan, because sure, my income might not be as much, but I know my quality of life is going to be better. I'm not going to have stress over nothing. I'm not going to be in a position where every single day I wake up, I have to figure out how the fuck am I going to have food on my table for tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, the quality of life, in my opinion, is going to be better there. So, and I already know a lot of people, bro. I work in 2 different spots. One, it's, you know, it's one pharmacy. I have a lot of students that work with me. Majority of those students packed their bags and they went back. They don't like it here. It's not what they were sold. Yeah. It's the North Korea front in the, what's that movie? The Interview? Was that what it was when he goes to North Korea?
I think it was The Interview.
Yeah, and he has he's driving down the street. Who's it? I think it's James Franco. He's driving down the street and looking at all the markets, and it's like beautiful fresh fruit and flowers, and everyone's living their best life. And then behind that is just a painting they put on a window. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's kind of what Canada, US is. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they say, right? Like, sometimes you gotta leave a spot in order to realize how much you truly take it for granted, type thing.
In a way, yeah, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh yeah, you know, a lot of these people did go back home, right? Or like, you know, they tried it, didn't work out.
But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it happens to everybody. No, like, there's people that come from absolute terrible situations that they do come here, and even though they're struggling every day, they don't, you know, it's not what they thought it was going to be. They're still in way better position than they were back home.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
I feel like it's just right now, it's just all of a sudden this crazy stigmatism of just hate. I don't know. Everyone just seems very volatile. Yeah. You know, it's like, and I get it. These past 4 or 5 years have been rough for a lot of people. And it doesn't help that, you know, a lot of people have lost jobs and stuff like that. And now they can't find jobs because our cities before were not so crowded, right? With the amount of population. So what's happening is like, oh, people are losing their jobs, and then all those jobs that would used to be vacant, where you could go and apply and get a job, are now filled to the brim. Yeah. And so people that are all of a sudden losing their jobs, they can't find a new job. So now they're throwing all this hate towards a specific group, because that's all they're seeing. Yeah. You know, and that's the problem. But we know how Canadians normally are. We're not people that have hate like that. But it seems like everyone's kind of like gotten pushed to a corner, and they've just been constantly beat, and now they're just exploding.
They're fighting back, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's weird. It's kind of scary at the same time. I'm not going to lie. Because I never generally thought
we're
like Canadians were
bro. We're
gonna
not
be
gonna
like
do
this.
shit.
No,
if I was in the U.S., I'd be terrified. I'd
Yeah.
catch a bullet walking down fucking street trying to get a coffee. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here I'm not worried, bro.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's just, it's still sad, man. Like, obviously, I have
Yes.
some sympathy towards it. It's
No,
like,
I agree. I agree.
I don't agree that there should be any types of hate or anything towards people. I feel like we kind of got to put ourselves in their shoes, and we have to understand we're all immigrants at the end of the day. You
No,
know?
I was born and raised here. I don't fucking know.
Your parents would still somehow be an immigrant.
They were.
necessarily mean-
They were.
Yeah, they were. But I mean, we're child of immigrants, right?
Yeah.
So
Sorry, y'all. I'm stretching. I'm tired as fuck.
yeah, he's struggling today. But speaking of like,
But even with sorry, just real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, go ahead. Just go ahead. It's
no,
not
no, what
important.
were you saying?
I was gonna say you're talking about like the immigrants taking the jobs thing though. There is one side of it though, which I have saw, and this might be a little controversial, and I think you experienced something similar too. When you work in a fast food place, right? Don't treat it like it's your fucking kitchen.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That is one thing I've noticed a lot. And again, it might sound like I'm pinpointing the Indian specifically, but no, that's who you see, that's who you see, that's who's working, There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is, if you're working in a fast food restaurant, whether it be a McDonald's, whether I'm going to get a coffee at a Tim Hortons, whatever the fuck it is, use your fucking gloves, bro. Like, I hate seeing your bare hands. And here's the thing. If you're washing your hands between each thing and I can see that, fine. But when I'm visibly watching you pick shit off the ground, I'm visibly watching you rub your face, I'm visibly watching you wipe your hands all over your clothes, and then you go and grab my croissant, you go and grab my bagel, you go and grab something for me, and I'm eating, bro, that's just fucking gross.
Yeah, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, right? Pizza, right? You got to make it with your hands. You can't wear gloves. You got to wash your hands prior.
You have to wash your
100%.
hands.
But for example, this was a topic I was going to talk about, is like the past few times I've gone out, if I'm on the road, whatever, and I need to grab something, I'm physically seeing someone, and this was the most recent one, was I was at an A&W, I grabbed a little combo I wanted, and I'm physically watching the person, right? Like,
Okay.
they're in my view, they're cooking in front of me, like, man, when I tell you, the minute I saw that, they didn't even wash their hands, they took my order or whatever, touching the screen, grabbing the receipt, all that stuff, right? And then they go literally right around the corner, and I'm watching them, and they start grabbing the bun right away, and they start putting the thing, they start toasting it, whatever. And I'm like, am I missing something? Like, what happened to proper, like, health guidance in regards to, especially in Canada, where they're so regulated on what you can eat, like, in regards to how much, like, you can't have peanut oil, you got to have this type of oil. Like, you would think that, it would still be implemented correctly, but then you make the entire sandwich, you're hot toppings, you're using the tongs, using the same stuff all over, putting it down there, and then you bring my sandwich, and I look at you, and I'm like, take that back. And she's like, why? I was like, you just made that without washing your hands, and I watched it.
Yeah.
So what did they do? They tossed it out. Then she washed her hands, put on gloves, and then she did it. And I was like, the fact that I had to say that was crazy to me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the quality of food has gone down. It's like they are taking, like, and I'm not talking like a specific race. I'm saying in general, like, industry-wise, they are really cutting corners. I get it. Times are tough. People are, like, struggling. But, man, this is why I've been pushing us so much more to go to, like, local family-owned, like, joints, stuff like that. Because it's like all these big franchises, they're cutting so many corners right now. And, like, the quality of food has gone down. Like we were talking about the other day, Big Macs are not Big Macs anymore.
Yeah, it tastes like fucking plastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it always tastes like plastic, to be honest. But
Before, they used to be, like, decent. Now it's like you're just eating a mess. Like, it's all it is. And then you feel like absolute shit right after it.
yeah.
But, like, I generally don't know where, we're losing sight of where we were originally, and we're really going backwards right now. Like, it's bad.
I don't know, man. Like,
That's what I've been noticing.
Yeah.
And I've been getting very vocal about it with even the workers. And it's not like I'm mad at the workers. It's more I'm mad about the fact that, like, management is not doing something to deal with it. It's the fact that the franchisees, the owners, are just allowing this. Because I promise you, people are complaining. But nothing's being done to fix it. Before, you used to complain. They would fix it.
Yeah. Or they just wouldn't do it in the first place.
Or they just wouldn't do it wrong and correctly the first time, right?
That's one thing. Yeah, like, I just want to go back on that real quick. Like, I've seen a few things happen too where I would make something, or I would order something from a fast food joint too, and, like, again, I'm watching them make it, and it's fucking gross because, bro, I watched one guy who was mopping. He was fucking mopping, and they needed extra line. I forget. Was it a McDonald's or it was some sort of burger joint? All that I don't remember. He's mopping. They needed extra help. He just drops the mop immediately on. He's on the line making food.
That's gross.
I'm like, who's to say he didn't just go plunge a fucking toilet?
100%. That's disgusting. But again, that goes to when you and I went to Coney Island for the first time.
Hold on. Wait.
You saw what happened?
No, I did.
But I looked at you in like pure disgust.
Hold on. I want to say my part. Go, say your story.
No, say what you're going to say.
No, you got to set the story first.
Oh, okay. So we go to Coney Island for the first time, right? I've never gone. I've heard great things about
Coney Island in Detroit.
In Detroit, yes. It was in downtown Detroit area. Anyways.
Shout out Coney Island, bro.
Yeah. So, we're with two of our friends, and we go, and we place our orders, right? Everything's good, like whatever. It's a diner that's open 24 hours, so we're not expecting it to be like super clean or anything. But we sit down, we place our orders, right? Not even like 2 minutes after we placed our orders, we're just chatting. All we hear
I had my food already.
Oh, yeah, you did. I didn't.
You didn't. Me and Jill did.
Yeah, you. Okay, so him and our friend already had their food. I hadn't received my food yet. And they're talking. We're waiting for my food to come so we can all start eating. And literally, as I'm just talking, I hear the lady who is making the food do a crazy sneeze. But I'm talking like the sneeze was not covered in any way, shape, or form. I looked over with pure shock and disgust in my face. I was like, oh, what happened? And the fact is, she looked dead at me. and I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm like this. I'm like, and he's sitting next to me and I look back at him and he just looks at me and I'm like, did you hear that? And he's like, yeah. And I look back and the girl's literally looking right at me and she's just like, ah! And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I don't know if I want to eat this food anymore. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was so disgusted. I wanted to just cancel my order, but I think my food was already done, thankfully, because literally, like,
you got it within seconds.
Yeah, but it wasn't handed by her; it was handled by the other one.
Yeah,
but I was like, oh my god, so this traumatized me.
This is why I'm like a little bounce back on this one, right? Or a little like fighting you on this one. Yeah, the sneeze very well happened. Everything you just described happened. Absolutely, it did. Right? The food was being made on the other side, first of all, and being packaged on the other side. Homegirl was sitting at the cash register where they were taking orders.
Well, there was two of them.
There was two of them.
That's why I thought the other one was packing the food, because I didn't notice there was
three girls total.
I know, I didn't notice there was another one around the corner. Oh. So all I saw was the main girl that took our order, and then the second girl
who sneezed.
Who sneezed, and it was right at the pickup order area. So I assumed she was handling my food. But no, it was the other person around the corner. I mean, who knows? Maybe she sneezed too, and we just didn't hear it. But like,
I don't know. That shit was mad funny, bro. She literally goes like this. She's standing up. Well, we're talking. We just hear a fucking earthquake. And
it was aggressive too.
It was mad.
Like, I felt like, did that
you know when
hurt?
you exaggerate a sneeze on purpose?
Huh?
You know when you exaggerate a sneeze on purpose?
No.
You've never done it? You just
I've never
sneeze
done
and just, you guys make noises.
To get someone to say bless you,
No.
No, I just do it just to be obnoxious as fuck.
I do it just to get someone to say bless me.
No, you do that. I'm not saying it.
The only time a sneeze that's pissed me off is when I'm literally about to sneeze and like you inhale like you're gonna sneeze and then it goes away.
Oh.
Like you're like and then it goes away.
You know science shows that turns into a fart?
Huh?
Have you ever sneezed, fart, and then your body hurts at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's painful.
I've done
And
that at
your
work.
body
I have to
hurts?
cut that shit off, bro. Yeah, your body hurts.
Bro, like the sneeze is so strong that like your entire body gets a weird tingle and you're like, it hurts.
Bro,
I don't know what it is.
Bro, you ever taken a shit and you can't shit and then you sneeze and the shit comes out?
Okay. Stop. So anyways, so then she sneezes, this fucking monster, right? Just goes, "Argh." We look over, he looks over to me, bro, it was just the funniest shit that she was making eye contact, dead with us.
It's so bad.
Just dead on, just fucking looking at us and does it again.
Were you the only ones in there?
No. But you know the booth that we chose, like if you're the cash register, we're right here. We're directly
The booth was right across from that.
So she goes, looks at us. He's looking at me. She's just fucking eyeballing. I look over. She just goes, again. I was like, oh my God.
It's probably one of those things where it happens to me too, where I sneeze and I'll look
zone
at
out
something.
for a little bit?
Yeah, but like I'm not like there.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
That's happened so many
I was
times.
worried that she was gonna have a heart attack. Not gonna lie.
I've had some. Okay, one sneeze I really have, like the type of sneeze that I fucking love, and it feels so good. When I sneeze, I feel like my chest opening up. Like I feel like I can take a full breath again.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I've never had that. That's weird.
you know when you have like the really raspy cough because there's like phlegm in your throat?
Sure.
It's like a sneeze, but the phlegm is in my chest, but there's no phlegm, if that makes sense. And it's like that feeling, and that raspy sound comes out, and I can take a nice solid breath in.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think there's something going on with me. I think I'm dying.
Can't die yet, brother. We need you for another 30 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, we gotta hit 100
Yeah.
episodes.
That's only 2 years. Why do you guys make sound like 100 is 100 years? We're not doing one episode per year.
No, I know.
Imagine we were.
It's only 2 years, dude.
No, but he was saying some shit yesterday too, and I was like, nah, bro, wait till episode 100 first.
What did I say?
I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Oh, was I not on this planet?
No.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Was he in Uranus?
Good one.
Sorry.
Speaking of some crazy information, did you guys hear about that AI company
Oh.
that bid $34.5
Perplexity or
billion
something like
dollars? Yeah, it's an AI firm. They want to buy Google Chrome.
Let me tell you something. When you mentioned this to me, you're like, it's a startup. And I'm like, oh, I looked it up. It's only 3 years old.
Yeah, it's a startup. It's a startup company.
Do you know why they can afford $34 billion or whatever it was?
No,
Guess who's backing the company?
Bill Gates.
Jeff Bezos.
Oh,
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
that makes a lot
That
of
makes
sense.
a lot more
right?
sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
There you
I don't
go.
know why I said Bill Gates. Actually, speaking of Bill Gates,
Oh, no.
did you hear about the mosquito stuff that he's doing?
Well, it's like 18 years old.
Yeah,
no,
that's-
it's recent.
No, it's not
There's
recent.
I
He's
just
been
saw-
doing this for fucking 90 years.
No, but they've officially started implementing stuff in Colombia right now.
brother,
They've
he's
been doing it
this
forever.
forever.
Really? Why am I
Yeah.
just hearing about this like now?
Yo, you're late.
I'm like Windows Explorer. I'm like behind.
Nah, you're like
Wait, but
Fox,
that's-
bro.
Really? I thought that was new
He's
because
probably
like
still doing it now, but he's been doing this forever. The malaria shit.
Yeah.
because I just read a news article about it like literally like 2 days ago.
Check
That's-
your dates. Your news articles that you read are like 8 years old. You got to check your
I mean,
dates.
unless he did another one,
Yeah, unless
but
he did
he's
another
still
one.
doing
But this
it.
whole
I'm gonna
malaria
confirm
thing
this
he's
right
been
now.
doing forever, bro.
I'm curious now. Hold on.
Yeah, no, he's been doing that shit forever.
Not Bill Gates. Yeah,
Bill Gates.
But Jeff Bezos back in that company makes a lot of sense.
Well,
it's
think
like-
about it, right? Jeff
you-
Bezos
can you-
also did the EV vehicle for Slate. Did you hear about that? It's the new blank canvas pickup truck that can be converted into an SUV, and you make a fully customized EV vehicle on however you want it. It's
the
called
hell?
Slate. Yeah, and they're actually they just closed the deal, and they're actually making their production facility in Michigan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is crazy. So good on them. It's great.
Yeah.
But it's cool because like moving forward, these EV vehicles, you can customize it. You can either have it completely bare, meaning you can go with like the most basic minimalistic systems for an EV vehicle, and it can cost you 20 grand.
It's like when you go to get a regular gasoline car and they give you like
Loaded
Yes.
fully loaded and all that
But
shit.
with this one, you're able to customize it the way you want. You can wrap it however you want. You can put badges on it the way you want.
Yeah.
Like it is a complete
Oh.
bare bones
it's a canvas. You build
canvas. Exactly. Interior, you can choose whatever the heck you want.
Right.
Type of lighting, choose however you want. Tires, you want rough terrain tires, you got it. Right? Maximum that these trucks can go for is around 40, 50K. Maximum after loading it up like crazy.
I don't know how I feel about EVs.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't
a
know.
fan.
Every time they reverse, I feel like my time has come.
I don't know. Bro, he's made this joke so many times in the last 4 days.
Oh, okay. So
many times.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. So the article is from last year. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm just reading about it now. Then I'm really behind.
Yeah.
That's on me. I'm sorry. So yeah, I guess that thing is a thing.
Listen, how long have we been going?
53.
You want to fucking flag it?
I did.
He did.
How?
I've been shaking this whole
No,
time.
he
You
did
looked
bring
at
it up at 30 minutes. He did.
And you looked
He
at
did his
it.
job, and you looked at it. I did see
I've
you
been
look at it.
watching him the whole time.
Brother, I literally looked at you look at him while he was. I saw it from the corner of my eye.
You
Shaking.
looked at me, nodded, and then looked at Devo.
He did.
No, I
I'm a
didn't.
witness.
Yeah,
I
you
literally
did.
saw it. There's
I'm gonna-
camera.
You know what? I'm gonna watch this back at 30-minute mark to see where the fuck my head was at. At 30 minutes, if I'm not
I
even
think you were
looking at
zoned
you,
out.
if I'm not even looking at you at 30 minutes, you're fucked.
I literally saw it.
Fuck
Don't worry.
you up.
Fuck who up?
Him, if he's lying.
Bro, I literally saw it from the corner of my eye shaking. You looked at him. You acknowledged it.
Bro, throw it in the air, like raise it.
He did.
No way.
No, he didn't throw it. He had it up in his hand like that. I literally saw it from my peripheral
No
vision
way.
moving.
There's no way.
Okay.
Anyways.
One last thing I want to bring up before we go. There was a video I seen about. Okay. Preface this. Hold on. It's a little controversial, but I think it's a good topic to end on because we like to stir the pot, right? And we're not talking about cooking, but speaking of cooking, this has to do with women. Fuck. Anyways, listen. Don't flag that. Leave it.
No, his one-liners are crazy.
This topic to me is controversial in a way, but I'm gonna give my honest opinion about it.
Okay.
I saw a video of a woman wearing a full burqa. The burqa, right? It's just
one of the two.
one of the two. I don't know what the niqab. I think the niqab shows the face. The
Yeah,
burqa
I
covers
think so.
everything.
Yeah.
Except the eyes, right?
Except the eyes. Yeah.
Okay.
So she was wearing the full burqa and she's doing like a sexy twerk dance on Instagram, like to one of like the popping trending songs. She's just like dancing, shaking her ass, all this stuff. Right? Now, my perception of that is take the fucking burqa off. The reason I say that is because, okay, so the meaning behind the burqa, the hijab, all this stuff is to keep yourself covered unless it's for your husband, right? You reveal yourself, your full self to your husband, not to the rest of the world type deal. That's the premise behind it, right?
Yep.
Now, depending on who you ask, it's a mandatory religious thing, or depending on who you ask, it's not a mandatory religious thing. And it's more of a preference as to what you want to do.
Okay.
Again, depending on which side you ask. My personal opinion is if you're going to wear that, I look at it more of like a religious symbol. Like you are, following the rule to that extent of where you are closer to God. Now, mind you, I'm not the best fucking Muslim, right? But I'm not pretending to be. Like, you don't see me walking around in a fucking thobe all day, every day, and like, talking crazy, I don't think it's cool as fuck or acceptable or whatever word you want to use that, you're dressing like this and you're doing quote unquote ho shit.
Yeah.
I think it's a disrespect to Islam. I think it's a disrespect to the niqab, the hijab, and the abaya. I think it's a disrespect to, to God, realistically. Like, I'm not the most religious, but when it comes to stuff like this, I kind of feel weird about it because I'm like, if you're gonna do all that stuff too, why are you even wearing it? What is the point?
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's weird. I don't know. I feel like, again, this is whole back to that conversation of like, this society is accepting it and allowing it, and it almost seems like they just don't care of the repercussions that can come from it.
Yeah. So there's a lot of woke Muslims, I'll say, a lot of liberalized Muslims, I'll say, that use this stuff, and it's like it's become a fashion trend or a fashion sense for them more so as opposed to what it really means. Now, obviously, things evolve over time. Things become more, I guess, common use per se, right? This being a fashion sense is weird because, again, it's a religious symbol.
Yes.
At least that, depending on who you ask. And I'm going to keep saying that because someone's going to listen to this and be like, but it's not. It's like, well, I said it 18 times already. So depending on who you ask. So I personally take it as a religious symbol.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think it's something that should be toyed with. Now, we joke about religion. We fucking had the whole Sunni Shia thing. Like, we joke about religion. A lot of people say you shouldn't joke about religion. My opinion is if it's in good taste, right? I'm not going to come out here and say, fuck Hindus. No, I have nothing against you.
Yeah, 100%.
I do have something against you wearing the hijab or the abaya or the niqab and completely just being a hoe.
Oh, 100%.
I'm sorry, I do.
And that's the thing. You say that too, but I've seen videos where, there's a person on TikTok and they're wearing a hijab, but they're wearing very, very, very tight clothing.
Yeah.
And, they're like turning around and like twerking.
Yeah.
In a hijab.
Yeah.
It's like,
What's the point?
what the heck is the point? Like, why are you even wearing a hijab at this point?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. So then you see like the woke liberal Muslims who be like, oh, but it's a woman's choice. It's her body. It's her choice. I'm like, yeah, fine. I do it. I get it. Her body, her choice. I fine. Nothing wrong with that. But it's also like, I find now in modern times, people are using Islam as a crutch to do whatever the fuck they want. And remember we had this conversation a few weeks ago where we were saying, do women take advantage of religion and use it to their benefit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had that conversation.
It's one of those examples where they use Islam as a crutch to get to do whatever the fuck they want. But it's just like, oh, but she's not showing her skin. She's covered head to toe. Mm-hmm. But it's like she's shaking her ass for the camera, for the world to see. She has 2 million views on this one video. So it's like, it's a very weird pick and choose type deal. I personally find it like disrespectful. I personally find it
100%.
ridiculous. I don't. It's not even attractive, to be honest. Like, it's just weird. It's very uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird. And the problem is, though, is because people are accepting it and they're watching it, they keep doing it. Right? It's almost like when you, tell a little kid not to do something, they go and do it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Or it's also like
If
the
no one
thing-
was to watch it or no one was to like comment on it or share it or whatever, it would disappear. But no, when you're getting 2 million views, you're like, oh wow, people really like this, and then it gets to your head and you're like, the attention's great. I love it.
Yeah.
And then they keep doing it, and it's like you've completely just lost touch with yourself. Like, it's just you've lost touch with reality. Now you want to just be like social media famous.
It's also like that one thing where it's like this many people will tell you no, but one person will tell you yes, and then you just go with yes.
You go with the yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Because everybody that tells you no is a hater.
And it's like, oh, I'm proving them wrong. Like,
Yeah.
bro, no, you're not.
I don't know. I hope people get in touch with reality again. I'm not saying religion per se, but just reality. That's all. I feel like everyone's right now just so consistently wanting to be social media famous.
Yeah.
That it's
But
like
it's the
they will
thing.
do anything and everything they can to get there.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, right? Like, they'll use something like religion, which is a controversial topic, to get the hook, right? They'll use it, which, again, we say shit about everyone's religion too. We talk, jokingly about religion too, but it's not how we really feel about it.
No, of course.
I don't really think you guys beat yourselves to death. I really don't think Hindus eat, suck a cow's cock on a daily basis. Like, I don't think that's for real.
No.
I don't think this at all.
He just talks about it.
Yeah. I just say it. Just say it.
I don't know. It's an interesting issue. But you know what? It's the same scenario where it's like the society feeds into it. Like, think about the OnlyFans situation, right? There are so many girls out there now that are multimillionaires, all because the society and the people that are paying them are continuing to accept that behavior.
Yeah.
The thing with the OnlyFans situation, bro, is porn has been around forever.
I know.
Porn has been around forever.
But they
and women
decided
have
to
been
make it
making millions off of porn forever.
100%.
It's just a different medium.
It's just, yeah, exactly. It's a different.
So
but the fact
there's
is
no
that
difference between doing OnlyFans now or doing, Bang Bros 20 years ago. Like, well, I don't fucking know.
No, I know. It's just, I don't know, man. I feel like everyone's just kind of lost. That's how I feel. I like literally sit back sometimes and I just like the whole world's just lost.
No, you're pinning it down to one thing. You're focusing on one little demographic, though.
No, I'm not talking about that in general. Like, I'm just talking in general, worldwide. I just feel like everyone's at lost. I'm talking world powers, everything. Like, it just all seems to be a mess right now. The past 5 years, really.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know. I just feel like life is not stable.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys don't sit back and just like think about what's going on around the world. Like, not necessarily people. I'm just saying in general. Like,
Well, it depends what you're comparing it to, though.
maybe when we were younger, we didn't notice it. But now that we're older, we're noticing all these things, right? Like,
No. What are you comparing it to, though? Versus what?
the past. Like, we're comparing it to pre-COVID era. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
It's like pre-COVID era was like, oh man, everything felt like stable. There was sustainability. Everything was like nice.
Maybe
Since-
we're just in a recovery from the recession.
I don't know. I feel like we're getting worse, if anything.
I have no. I generally don't know.
I
don't
just
know
every
myself.
day I wake up and I feel like there's just so much uncertainty right now in the world, where I did not feel like that 5 years ago.
But you're going based off of. You're feeling that based off of your job, your career, your life.
Well, you know, everything in general, the cost of living, everything. Like, right, there's just so much uncertainty right now. Like, we were talking about this the other day. Something that used to cost literally like $18 is now costing almost $40.
No, right. But why is there? What's the uncertainty about it?
Well, the fact of everything going on in the world, other countries right now, right, and it's affecting not just jobs, but like our way of life.
It's affecting lifestyle. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
100%. That lifestyle-
What I'm saying is, what is the uncertainty? That we're not going to be able to have food in 5 years, or we don't know where we're going to be in
That's the
5
thing,
years.
that's the uncertainty.
Can we
I don't
afford
know.
to live? Like, is that what you're worried about?
100%.
Okay.
Like, the like I never had that uncertainty 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Life felt more stable.
Yeah.
You know, and then the past 5 years, everything's been crumbling. You know, it just feels like the countries are falling apart. Like, everything's just like tumbling, and it's not ending. That's the thing. That's the uncertainty, right? I generally don't know where we're going to be in 5 years.
Yeah.
it's been something that keeps me up at night. It's like, what is going on? And there's nothing we can do to fix it.
Why do you think about that?
I don't know, but that's just my thing.
Why does it bother you? Generally,
I generally
though, why does it
don't.
bother
I
you?
don't know because I don't know what my future is like. Right?
I can see that because like I mean, yeah, obviously I think we're at that age right now too where we're gonna start having our own families. We're gonna start having our own homes, and we're gonna start trying to, I guess, get to that part of those chapters of our life. We do need to think about this stuff, right? So when I ask you why do you think about that, it's not like why the fuck do you do that. It's more of a curiosity, like why is it something that you worry about? Sorry, real quick. I think for me it's one of those things too. Like I don't necessarily think about it often. Time here and again, very sporadically, I'll think about it. But I think like in my head, I like to always, like you said earlier, you can't really change it by yourself or overnight. So I always like to think about this stuff almost like glass half full type of way, where I'm like, okay, this is a situation that we're in. This is how things are financially or whatever it may be. This is how I think it's going to be better because I'm going to do this task. I'm going to work my ass off in whatever field I'm in so I can provide what I can to me and my future wife and kids or whoever it may be, right? I always look at it in a positive light where I'm like, sure, the uncertainty is there, but I'd rather make the best out of this fucking moment, So when that 5-year mark does come and we are sitting in 2030, that I'm not sitting in a fucking shed. I'd rather be sitting in a proper home on a couch.
100%.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. But I feel like maybe the past 5 years has really just opened up my eyes more. And it's just got me more nervous
100%.
and more on edge, right? I don't know. Because maybe before I just never really thought about it.
Yeah.
I was living my life doing whatever I wanted. Now it's like, I regret doing a lot of the things I did, right? I look back at it and I'm like, wow, I was an idiot,
Yeah.
But
also,
that's a growth thing too, right?
Yeah, because you could have been doing that now.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got it out of your system.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm at. That's where I feel like a lot of people can connect with that though, in regards to like just how we're feeling as people in this world right now. Mm-hmm. I know we're all a little tiny speck in the universe, but at the end of the day,
I hate when it gets philosophical.
I'm not getting philosophical. It's a true statement.
I hate this. Okay, guys, we're gonna call it here before it gets too out of hand. Listen, I love you guys. Okay, I think Double Visions has become such an integral part of my life that I genuinely feel like there's times obviously you're gonna feel lulls, you're gonna feel ups, and you're gonna feel downs, right? We come in here, the same thing happened this morning. We came in here, I'm exhausted. I'm dragging myself. I don't have the energy. The moment we start recording, boom, I'm in it. And I love it. Like, podcasting has become such an integral part. Double Visions has become such an integral part of my life that now, honestly, I can't see myself not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't see myself not putting these episodes out, not coming into the studio to record, not being so involved and having our team involved in this. So it's just a gratitude thing. Like, I appreciate all you guys, for real. Thank you so much. And especially DVO Sik, like, you guys obviously, helped me bring my vision that I had in my head to fruition. So like, that shit's crazy to me. So I just wanted to say that, a little sentimental, and we had a little gathering a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to tell them, and I did tell a few of them that they are the backbone. Like, our friend group and families are the backbone for this. Like, knowing how much support they give us, and everyone that was at that party that day, how much support they give us, how much love they give us, having them just, be aware of what we're doing and supporting it means the world to me, and being proud of us for it means the world to me. So that genuinely is a pat on the back from us, or to us rather, from them. And I just can't thank you guys enough, man. I love you all.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And thanks so much for everything you guys do in the background, whether it be supporting us and giving us little gifts, or helping us out with ideas and organizing stuff. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't think we would have gotten as far as we did today. And this is our 15th episode.
Yeah, it's like fucking wild.
15th episode, and we got so many more things planned, and we can't even wait until we start having some guests on board. Yeah, that's going to be fun. We have a few things in store.
Yeah,
and we're excited.
Yeah, the guest is going to be a whole new element, which I'm glad. It's going to be fun. But anyways, for this episode, that's all. So if you enjoyed this episode, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you think. And if you didn't like this episode, come back next week and try again. As per usual, my name is Sik Salim.
And it's your boy Devo.
Big dog. Woof, woof. Socket behind the boards.
Yeah.
Guys, listen, social media, links are in the description. Hit those, follow us, keep up to date. We got things coming. We'll see you next week.
See you.